Shalom, guys. I hope that you are doing well today. Today is January the 19th, Sunday. It is 11:27 a.m. And just those of you who are following my story, I have shelter for today. All praise, glory, and honor to the Most High. I am in grave need for food and shelter after today. And so if anybody is able to step up and help me, it would be much appreciated. All of you all know I am dealing with an oppressor. I'm really standing in faith that something is going to change with Mr. Trump coming into office with that. And so I know that God put Mr. Trump in his position because those of you who follow the Most High, we know that God's the one that plants and uproots. He is there for a purpose, and only God is directing the earth, and He directs our path and what we do and where we find ourselves. Things are predestined and stuff like that. And so if you're able to help me, those of you who know that I have been suffering really hard on some criminal, it's emergency. Okay, it is an emergency. I want to talk to any upright officials that may be on my platform. Maybe I might save this for later. Let me see what comes out here, how I feel about what I'm fixing to share here. I'll just set on it a minute. Let's just get started. If it is your birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. Most of the time, I just invite your presence here. We have a gift coming out, and those of you who will help me today, thank you very much. And those of you who've done it in the past, think you're not going to be forgotten. Thank you very much. Something about a gift here. Something about actual gold bar could be here as well. If it's your birthday or something, like I said, happy birthday. Somebody's in despair, okay, around some type of a gift or something. A message of concern is here. Okay, well, somebody's concerned about something. Somebody is concerned about something. I guess somebody's concerned about something. We just got to give it to God, folks. It's all we can do. What God tells us not to be afraid, whatever this is about for you. Okay? There is a concern out here in a really big way, and then the privileged lady is coming out. Okay? Maybe something about your mother, your wife, somebody sets up in a position somewhere. Both of the concern cards are coming out here in this reading. And the great fortune. Okay, well, somebody's, for collective energy, there's something around something valuable out here. And I just found something out that I've got another great big question mark that I'm waiting to see if God's going to bring an answer through this for me to say. I know that there's officials watching my stuff, my channel and stuff. I know there's scoundrels also that's done some stuff, and they're gonna pay. But anyway, something happened just a second. I was going, what in the crap? There's no way that could have happened without this other thing. That if God lets me share it here on this video, I'll share it. It's evidence to some things, folks. Anyway, what is all this concern and stuff about, please, Most High? If you're brand spanking new, I just have my picture in the background for this platform so that you know who's talking and stuff like that. So just to show you, if you see a different person on this platform, it needs to be reported. Okay, my name is Shannon Hensley, and I'm out of Kansas City, Missouri, always. What's this about, Most High? So something public is going on out here. Death card. There's been secrets around some stuff. Three of Cups. Social stuff. Yeah, somebody's in despair about things ending also socially. Attaching to something going on with the matter as well. We have the Temperance card. Something about somebody's husband could be out here with that card. If you're new, I read differently than a lot of people, so there's hidden language here. The ninth house goes back to the husband. This might get your temperance. Stay in balance. Something by water or a river could be here. There's drinking out here around something. There's third parties. Somebody making a choice about something that is out here. And for somebody's disturbed about whatever it is. If you're privileged, then you stand up in your spiritual privilege. place, and you'll put your foot down on something. Look at all the despair that's coming out around some stuff. Somebody's at a crossroad about what to do. Well, anyway, look, we do know what to do, folks. That's, if you're at a crossroad and you're just got to give it to God. I don't know what to say. I've been in many places where I've talked about, where I have no one to call, talk to, anything, and you just give it to God, and something or someone will come through some way, shape, or form if God's faithful, and He is faithful. And yeah, it is around some money. Ten of Pentacles. It's a lot of it. Great fortune, the gift, the gold bar. It's out here, and you got a couple of rats that ain't going to be able to get in and thieve anymore in some places if something's ending for some people. Okay, because some people politically are doing some crap. I watched something. I don't watch television, but God had me turn it on last night, and I watched American Greed, and there was a politician that was being talked about using, I guess in the past, I think his name was Hunter or something, but he was using campaign money, going on trips, him and his wife and stuff, and that crap needs to stop in our country. That's disgusting stuff. Those are crimes. Anyway, there is something about a lot of money out here, and somebody's trying to figure out what to make a decision, or they're crying because of the decision that is made out here or was made. Show me the two. Let me grab a different deck. Okay. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck after I gave it a little shuffle. This could be somebody trying to figure out obviously somebody's trying to figure out what to do. And somebody also, for some of you all, maybe act like they don't know what's going on. And by God, that's a lying card to me if that's what's going on out here. Show me the Two of Wands, please. Sorry about these cards. They're just old. I've been at a stalemate for a long time because some nonsense going on. I can't go anywhere. Show me the Two of Wands, please. So the Nine of Cups, it's suggesting there's some type of drinking energy, and I'm going to confidently say that because the other day we had in the same reading, the DUI came out and the bar came out in that reading. Somebody does have some type of a wish to get something fulfilled. Somebody else may be in despair about your wish as well. That somebody is freaking just pierced and heartbroken and concerned, despair. Huge. About the past that's coming out here as well. Somebody making some decisions because of a past issue out here. Show me the Three of Pentacles, because this shows somebody is making a choice, and it is to something physical with this money, gift, whatever. And that's what I want to talk about if I get a couple of yeses out here. There's one yes out here for me. If another one comes out, I will share exactly what it's about. So the Seven of Swords in the reverse, there has been treachery out here. They're guilty for some stuff out here. Somebody wants to sit here and act like they don't know something. The Seven of Swords in the reverse is a treachery card. Or somebody's made a wrong choice out here. There's the Pentacle again. It's thievery. And you are caught in something. You can't get out of something that I found out today. Can't do it. If somebody's making a choice to try to do this even right now, it shows you're going to be in, my God, despair. If you think you're going to grab something and try to hit the road on something because you know something is over for you, you're going to get caught in it. It's showing an outcome of something as well as something that's happened in the past with somebody. The Devil is here. Okay, well, that old serpent, the devil, came out yesterday, and God said that somebody blaspheming the Holy Spirit, there would be no hope for that individual. There's a tower on this choice here. There's a tower on this choice here, folks. There's the full. That's a new beginning that's going to take place. What's underneath this? The little players there. Okay, well, there's that person that's sure of themselves on something. Show me the devil. Show me the devil. So the Star and the Strife out here. Okay, well, this is the industry coming out for somebody's known out here. Somebody is known somewhere. It's not public. Someone public is out here. There's strife out here going on with the Five of Wands. So obviously there's a conflict. There's a judgment on it at the bottom of the deck. And let's go back to headship stuff, and somebody is out here. And are you privileged in a lie? No. You're privileged to tell the truth and get set free of something. But I guess if you can't, all you're giving to is some crap out here, folks. And it's something going to be public on something going on. This is I know, I use. Somebody knows somebody's using somebody, and secretly, all this freaking money, and you're going to pay it back for any given person. Any given person that goes to. I'm just part of a soul group. I just talk about my own things, but this is happening to other people publicly. This is knowledge of it. Is the mottos. Somebody wants to say, I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You lying sack of crap. Yeah, you do. There's something public out here. There's going to be a victory attached to something going on. Well, somebody just has been playing little games, and God's going to get the victory. And the worry and being thrown out, it's because somebody's a lying, cheating piece of nutcase. You did it to yourself, or somebody did it to themselves out here. There's third parties really big show, and whoever the third party piece of nutcase is that plays games, there's the Empress again. Something's known about this matter, and it's going to be public with the matter out here. Show me the star. So there's a word out here goes to shaking like information out of your mouth, or seed out of your mouth, and your words are your seed. And somebody may have overheard something gossipy out here around something. Somebody wants to sit here and act like they don't know something, and it's connected with a lot of money out here with it. So the Tower, it's the eyewitnesses, paradigm shifts. Oh my God, destructive nonsense out here. It came out with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. It doesn't surprise me. He's really been he and the Queen of Pentacles has been coming out in the reverse. Something's over here. It is over, isn't it? And somebody's very much in despair, and the whole world's going to know something. For some people's cases on some stuff out here. Show me what's hidden here, please, in the right now moment. We don't want low-down scoundrels, folks, in our earth. We just don't want it. What's hidden here, please? Most of you want me to share. And you just tell me. You know, somebody angry. Now, anyway, you angry because you can't get your little sticky fingers in some stuff anymore? You angry because something's known about you using somebody? It's over, man. It's freaking over here. This death matters and stuff like that as well. Anyway, what else is hidden? This piece of freak's hidden. Okay, the King of, this could be the King of Pentacles. That some professional is out here. They're backwards. The King of Pentacles also came out backwards. So somebody's job. That's money when the King of Pentacles comes out here. Whoever the professional person is, they're out of here. They're angry. They couldn't get something accomplished because you ain't privileged to get something accomplished in a treachery. You're a fool somewhere. What else is hidden? The Stork is hidden. Communication. For some of you all, pregnancies. There's 2 women attached to this individual. It's warlike energies that we could pull out of it. Also could trace you back to thievery stuff as well. And cursedness. And a timing is on something when you get storks. And the stork knows her time. And somebody's time is freaking up on some stuff. There's occupation here and feeling way down long-term stuff out here. Well, anyway, we already know politically that stuff is going on here. Show me the stork with this gentleman, and this person's mean, and they get off on the crap, probably with another person, and because we've seen those 2 rats there, and the thievery goes here with the 7 of swords, and the person's in treachery, and they do nothing but bring strife. Because that strife card is right there with the 5 of wands. So whoever the person is, we don't really care if they're a nobody. There are nobody showing up like that. So there is caution and bad karma, and it does show that somebody's learning information about somebody being used out here. So this is like a card of learning the information. There's a lot of stuff. Maybe somebody has a paper trail. Absolutely, there's paper trails. Absolutely, there's paper trails. When I was watching last night about American greed and that politician, him and his wife were taking all those trips on all that campaign money and stuff, and they, people were keeping an eye on it. There was a big fat paper trail on them, man, and that's wrong. Using people, that's wrong. It's crime, folks. Those are people's dollars that they're putting in on you to do a good job over the country, not to go out and have one of those accounts said that they were drinking, and I don't even know how many shots were, like 68 shots were bought. Like, what in the crap? It should tick the public off, and rightfully so. This is bad karma coming to somebody. This is caution and danger on somebody. They're in despair. Ain't God put up with you. This in the reverse, given that the actual mottos together is "I know I use" is out here. Somebody knows somebody's been using. There's paper trail out here. Somebody's learned something out here. This has a meaning of taking advantage of people and a person or people. And in the upright, it's somebody who can get up in here and help. And if you can, then thank you very much for your service in the earth realm. Thank you very much. Okay, somebody's long-term stuff is over. If there's something about a fire here, then this can be an all-consuming fire, and you got a picture of a fire here as well, attached to something going on. Something very wicked is out here with the situation. I want to take one more. So this communication has got somebody found out about this stuff, and if somebody is wanting you to get entangled with doing some crap because they're in despair on something, there'd be a danger and a big fat caution on you, because this person's going to go to jail for some stuff. They're a professional con artist. They are in some type of a professional field out here. That's a professional card. Could be a sports player as well. I don't know what they are, but they're backwards. There's a bunch of freaking money around the person. So conversations are going on. People are talking, learning information. All that stuff is here. All that stuff is here. This is like weighing the options. Your options are to get up and do what's right, folks, and you'll be blessed in it. Promise you will. This is about just using your wisdom. God said somebody was going to absolutely lose their freaking mind in the public. Their whole congregation or people or whoever that was about, their butt's going to be seen hard for what they are. Something about travel is here, and then a widow energy is also here. There's death matters out here around some stuff. Somebody's a professional freaking liar, habitual liar with that Seven of Swords and that devil coming out like that. So something about getting into unity, or somebody's in despair because they did, or there's a caution if you do. Pressing the palm and bowing the body over. That's like going to jail stuff. Going to jail stuff. The most I say, he's going to get the last say of something here, folks. That's right. We want God to get the last say. The God of the universe is putting everything together. He's going to say the thing that he wants done, not you and I. We want the truth, unless you're this creep. Unless you're in this creepish energy, then you want to be the low-down freaking scoundrels. And God Almighty, he said the earth is his, and we've got the world card out here. He said, in the fullness thereof, they and they that dwell therein. Meaning, you and I, we belong to God, whether you like it or want to believe it or not. It does not make void what he says. His word is going to play out how it's going to happen, whether you like it or not. Somebody thinks that they can play some type of stupid demonic thing out here, and God said, I'm going to get the last say. This person thinks that they are. God says he's put somebody in his place. You can get in unity all you want. Try to go do something stupid to somebody. God said, I'm going to get the last say of it. To see something, to have some type of perception, to shoot the light right through the darkness. And you and I can't do that without the Holy Spirit doing it. Okay, the animal. For some people's cases, this is artificial intelligence stuff. If something did take place with an animal, then somebody just lower vibration on animalistic nonsense, and we ain't getting into the grossness of that energy that God brings out. There's the Adabar right there. It's right here. Like I said, the mixing some stuff is out here. Self-control. Somebody don't have it. The person is a fool. They're wicked. Someone tall. This person tall. I guess they're tall. Okay? I mean, there's unity out here, so they've got another person that's involved in something that's going on out here. Whether you're short or tall, somebody is tall out here. Or somebody, if you want to just look at that, somebody sits in a high place somewhere. You have the privileged lady type energy out here. God is God and you're not God. A travel. Okay, well, it was just showing at the bottom of that other deck. Okay. And then the animal does want to still pop up. And then exposed. Okay, somebody has split personalities. They're a freaking mental case. This is disgusting. And that's why God's going to get the last say on this nut case. They're backwards. They're crazy. They're mean. Okay? But He's going to make something out for good. And that's what we want. That's going to be for the people who are upright. And even if you fell down, you're upright to get up and make it right, and God will rebuild you. And I honor you for doing that, because everybody's falling down. Somebody's unwilling to be some type of upright person. They're caught up in some crap out here. It says my way or the highway. No, I think it said that Jehovah, the King of the universe, He's going to get the last say. Not you, not me. God is. What did you say? God says, no, it's going to be my way or the highway. I don't know who you are. There are contracts around, a bunch of them, because this person's holding long pieces of paper. There's paper trails and stuff. Something connected with the comedy show, or you're going to be able to laugh again, or something did happen at a comedy show. Maybe I'm talking to a comedian. I don't know who you are. Anyway, the Messiah said nothing's too difficult for God. We just have to stand in His faith, folks. These people got bad karma coming. They got reaping and sowing coming to them. It's cause and effect. This is a spiritual law that you and I could never say ain't going to take place. You put corn in the ground, corn's what you're going to get. You put filth in the ground, filth's going to come up for you. They ain't who you think they are, it says. They're just a con artist, okay? There's nightmares out here. You're going to have... somebody is having them right now. Somebody's saying maybe to get into this unity. Boy, it ain't a bad thing. Or it's a bad thing. It ain't going to be right for you. Anyway, envy is out here. Somebody jealous. That's right here with the Five of Wands. They're nothing but strifeful piece of nut case, and they need to be bent and put in jail. They're a freaking murderer, and they get off on being freaking mean. For some of you all, this is really a lady and they dress up like a guy. God just said so. That ain't going to be for everybody. Okay? And whatever. Why ever that came through, I don't know. It just did. Somebody needs to know that. Maybe some of y'all had some type of question. Somebody around you kind of comes off that way. Yes, your intuition's right. Your perception is right about the person. They ain't who you think they are. Okay? The letter W is coming out here. Pick through my hands, Most High. Somebody with blonde hair specifically, okay, being approached by this person, or has already done something, or they're the envious part. I don't know. Somebody got somebody caught up in some crap out here. Okay, a confession. Okay, well, people better confess so that you can be rebuilt. It says, keep far from thee a false matter, and the innocent and the righteous slay them not, for I will not justify the wicked. And somebody is freaking wicked. A Russian man, woman, or child connection is out here, whether you're upright or not. I don't know, but you may be being approached by something, or you're going to bend somebody. There's somebody out here bending somebody as well. I don't know. The letter J is coming out here as well. And as a dog returns to vomit, so a fool returns to his folly. This person will never get out of it. They're caught up in something. They can't help it. I'm going to get out. I'm going to figure a way out, some wickedness to get out of this. And no, I'm sorry, you're not. You're a freaking disgusting, idiotic piece of fool. And I did get 2 yeses out here. And so I got an email today off of an email that I stopped using because somebody would ask me for my email address, and I just stopped doing that when they would have had a couple of people through PayPal say, what's your email address? And I've told another person that, I'm real leery about doing that, because every time I did, something would take place with my phone. And so I don't know what they're doing with the artificial intelligence, with the animal coming out, because it's also called an animal. But I would, at that time where I would be kind of trusting and figured out what was going on. They using something to tap in, I guess. I don't know what they're creatively doing, but it was almost never fail when I give my email address out. Something will take place on my phone. And I have an old email address that I used to use on a PayPal account. And I removed that email address, but I actually still have it signed in on one of the devices. And today, something from PayPal came to me. And the email address is yep88yep@yahoo.com. And any official needs to trace that, because that email address, they sent me a warning the other day stating that there's all kinds of spam stuff that's been sent from that account, and they were warning they were going to shut it down, and I shot them back. I shot the customer service back. I said, don't get rid of it because it's evidence. And I stuck one of my YouTube platform messages for that morning. I had just spoken about similar stuff right before they sent me their email, and I sent back, and don't get rid of that because it's evident. It won't let me get in there and change the password for it or nothing. It won't let me get in there for nothing, but they're using it somewhere. And so somebody is using my PayPal account is Shannon Hensley Shaw. That email address is not connected to my PayPal that I use, but I had a couple of other PayPal. I did at one time use it for this PayPal that I use, but it's not linked to my PayPal. But I've had that email for a while, and I don't know how long I've had that email. At this point, there's been so much crap that's taken place for dates and stuff. Maybe a little fuzzy, but I know somebody's using it. PayPal would not send me something to that email address if that's unlinked to the account. So somebody's got something going on. And so whoever is listening to me, because I know that there are officials listening to me, because God has told me so, and Jehovah don't lie, I need it checked out. And whoever in wherever that's going, it needs to be checked out. And anyway, I know all that stuff can be traced. People think they get away with some stuff, but like I said, I know God had me watch that American Greed last night on purpose, because there's always a paper trail. I don't care who you are, and I feel like somebody's tried to use me to set me up to get them. You ain't getting away with nothing. I can prove where I'm at every single day. I don't know what the freak thinks that they're doing, or just trying to tap in on people's things and stealing from people. It's a con artist out here, folks. You got somebody sets up in a high freaking place. You ain't privileged. I'm privileged to stomp the head of a freaking serpent. Somebody's a freaking devil out here, and a boss figure is out here. And it came out on the letter P, which is PayPal stuff, and I'm talking about it as well. I don't care who they are. They will be bent. You will go to jail. I will have a court trial on this nonsense, and whatever the crazy stuff that you've done on my technology and mixing things that I talked about yesterday, that I set up those of you who didn't hear me, I set up a Venmo account. I used to have an older Venmo account, and that account started acting freaking crazy on my stuff, and could never get back into the account. And so anyway, the other day, a couple days ago, I thought I'm gonna try it again, and I was able to set up a new one. And yesterday, or when I did that, it asked me if I wanted to link my contacts. Well, any contacts that I have, I've tried to call people from my past, and they don't answer the phone, or I just get on this particular contact that I try to regularly call because I grew up with the person, and they're just a friend that I went to high school with, and a friend of my brother's, and I have their number, and I'll leave them messages because all it picks up is their voicemail. And that popped up in the Venmo, and I tried when I needed shelter for yesterday. He was one of the person that I was trying to send out, please help me, I've been in danger and all this stuff. So I wrote him a little, and I tried to send the request to him, and it said it was frozen. And I thought, and I don't know for sure yet until somebody tries to send me something through that Venmo, but it says that it's frozen. And I was angry because I was just like, well, it took all my information. Why would this account be frozen? But yesterday I got on live and talked about talked about that contact being there, that when I accidentally pushed the name of the person, but when I pushed it, it switched its name to somebody else. That actually, there's only two people that I found when I went to research the name that's on the internet. And one person is out of New Zealand, played rugby ball, and the other person is some Christian or a church person / teacher that has some type of sex offender stuff to him back in 2022. But it's connected with my friend's account. When I push it, it changes the name. Well, my friend's phone number still rings and it's still his voice and still his voicemail. So I don't know what that connection or why that would even be in there. I don't really know. But I've got other things that are just screwy and crazy on my device and my electronics and stuff. And somebody just think they can somehow play some stupid, idiotic game and even fool officials that are on top of some stuff. Just like that politician and his wife thought they were going to get out of some stuff. No, it ain't going to happen. Sorry, it's a crime. And people need to stop thinking you're going to set other people up or use other people's things and just grab from them. God sees everything. You're going to pay for some stuff out here. I'm sitting here suffering, don't even know who to call, how to get a hold of somebody. I need shelter. I need food today. I don't have no shelter after tomorrow. And when I had to spend those 7 days in my car because I couldn't pay and literally froze. And my feet in my calves were so swollen with fluid because I had nowhere to lay down. And call every single day and say, hey, I need shelter. Hey, I need shelter. And nobody have any shelter. It's done deliberately because this douchebag is doing it and they're going to go to hell. I need help, folks. I need help. And I'm really praying that the new president is going to get up in here and do what's godly, or God will judge him too. But I know God's planted him there, and he planted Biden there, but things didn't work out because God's want to uproot some implants. So I don't know anybody's heart, but I have hopes for a bright new future. I need justice just as much as the next person, and I can prove things. And this person knows that I can. Because I go live all the time and I stay on top of it, man. And I'm very hurt. I need a friend. I need justice. So anyway, if anybody can help me today, thank you very much. But this is what's taking place there on that PayPal account, Energy. So if somebody that's on my voice can check that out and run it back to all devices that are connected with that, these people need to be found out. And they will be found out. It's wickedness going on out here amongst people. And God is going to get the last freaking say in the matter. Not you and I. God's going to. And that's what we really want. If he be for us, who can be against us? Nothing's too difficult for God, he says out here. So anyway, this is what come out. Until next time, shalom. Please help.